Hi guys, welcome to Telepathic Tarot, and today it is our second reading to celebrate the first anniversary of this channel. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I am so grateful that you guys tune in, that you guys interact with me, that you guys are enjoying the content. And like I said in my other video, thank you to anyone and everyone who has collaborated with me and will collaborate with me in the future. I'm honestly so grateful to that. So the reason why we are here is to tap in and find out, what is your current reputation? So you know how it goes. Pause the video, pick your pile, and I will see you at whichever one you choose. Bye. Hi part one, welcome to your reading where we're going to see what is your current reputation. So spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine, what is part one's current reputation? Oh, that is way too many. 8 of Wands came through, so people see you. I don't know if you're traveling, exploring new destinations, but they definitely see stuff in your life moving quite quickly. Like you're elevating, you're progressing, you're entering a lot of opportunities, or you're just going for a season of reward and abundance. Okay, people look at you and it seems like, I'm hearing Sierra, level up. Like your life is literally leveling up. You are glowing up, and it's happening quite rapidly. So I'm getting a feeling of people being very curious as to how you're able to make this success turn for you, because yeah, that's why they're curious. Maybe there was a point where you were going through it, or things were a bit slow, a bit stagnant, okay? And it was just simply because you were taking the time to sit down, heal, do the inner work, face any shadows, any demons that could be like plaguing you or bothering you. Basically, it's like, you know, when you put your body through spiritual upgrades, or your body is just essentially upgrading, you're doing those necessary upgrades so you can move into the next era of your life, because we literally have the Knight of Wands here. So it's, again, it's that fast, passionate, rapid movement. There's something, and it's this new opportunity that we said that's coming towards you. There's something that requires you to take action fast, not doubt yourself, okay? It's just literally just listen to that intuitive gift, that gut feeling, to literally just go after whatever opportunity is coming your way. And that's how people see you. It's like things may have not been moving before, but they understand why you were in that era of like sitting down and reflection and meditation, because you're about to be very busy. Like you're about to be booked and busy. And oh my gosh, literally the Fool and the 8 of Wands. So yeah, literally what we've been saying, there is a new opportunity coming towards you. There's some kind of good news, some kind of communication. You're meeting your soul tribe. You could even be meeting a divine counterpart, okay? You could be traveling the globe with this person and falling in love. And people, I don't want to say your relationship is like relationship goals, but like, I guess in some ways, yeah, people are admiring your relationship. They're seeing that you're happy, that you're loved. Yeah, that the relationship is authentic. It's true. You guys can be real with each other. You guys don't play childish games. You guys don't hold back. You don't hide certain elements of yourself, because I want to say like they accept you flaws and all, and vice versa. Okay. Side note on that connection. But people could definitely see you've attracted this new connection because of how you love yourself, because of the fact that you have prioritized your healing, because you have closed cycles that do not serve you, and you are taking a leap of faith and betting on yourself and walking into new cycles of abundance. And again, it's like quick elevation, growth, and rapidness. It's giving me an energy as well. Like admirers could be surprised when they see you pop out, because I don't know if you're someone who's been telling people like, I don't really want to date right now. I just want to focus on myself, okay? And people have been waiting for you to get back on the market and be ready to be single and mingle. But you're popping out with a connection and they're like, oh, when did that come through? When did that come through? Because maybe you're someone, although your wins are very public, people see you leveling up. It's like the grafting, the hard work that gets into getting you into that end goal moment. No one sees what goes on behind the scenes. So yeah, people are curious about how you bring these new opportunities, these new connections to you, because they don't see you go after them. So hey, you got them in their head thinking about you. Ooh. I want to say people, maybe this is people from your past. Either you have faced kind of toxic, karmic, devilish energies, and you've had to really learn how to detach and heal and close those cycles, or literally you've been through some really tough, strenuous, like you've been fighting some real demons that you've had to face on and heal. But it's like with this Hierophant energy, you've learned a lot of lessons, okay? When people think about whatever this dark shadow attribute encounter may be that happened in your own experience, it could be anything. It could be a situation, it could be people that you encounter in your life, relationships, friends, family, work colleagues. It could literally be anything that's just, it's burdensome, it's triggering, it doesn't serve your higher self. It's like whatever you've gone through, you've learned a lot from it, and you did not allow it to tie you down. That's what people see. You've done a lot of healing, a lot of releasing, a lot of cutting off. It's like, yeah, because you're the Empress. Oh my God, I freaking love that energy. You are the Empress, and you're gonna get your 10 of Cups. Whatever that happily ever after is, whatever you have been striving for, whatever that emotional fulfillment is, whatever that wish fulfillment is, whatever your dream is, you're gonna get it, because you have been doing so much hard work to remove what should not be on your path, okay? So whatever obstacles and blockages, or simply people coming towards you and wanting to give you like indecent proposals, refusing to get distracted by literally those karmic lessons. So that's how people see you. Like, you're very focused. You don't engage in anything that is not going to help with your elevation and growth, okay? And you're leveling up very quickly and very rapidly. Maybe people feel like in some ways you're hard to reach, okay? I don't know why they feel like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you have an energy where you challenge people to match your energy. They have to be of the same vibration of you. So if they're in that lower devil energy, like, unfortunately, they cannot collaborate with you. They cannot reach you. It's like you're inaccessible to them. But another thing that could be your reputation is that you are very attractive. You have a sensual, sexual energy that if some people encounter it, they can become a bit obsessive. They can become a bit possessive, okay? You have people who just, yeah, they just become so consumed by your energy and your aura. So you have to do a lot of hard work to really discern who is for you, because sometimes people may just be so infatuated with the idea of you and not actually see the real you. So yeah, people are talking about how you have the discernment to cut off people who are actually meant to be in your life and who are just kind of infatuated with the idea of being in your life. So let's get some more messages. Oh, this says earth. So you are very grounded. It says abundance, fertility, and grounded. People are talking about how stable you are, how nothing can shake your foundation. You may meet devil energies, but it's like you learn whatever lesson you need to learn from it. You get whatever insight and enlightenment you need, and then you move on to the next level of your life. And it's always abundance. It's always achieving your dreams, okay? It's always like you're very much in your headspace, thinking, imagining, trying to manifest. And people see, especially if you've been talking on ideas that you want to chase after, that you want to achieve, People literally see you achieving those goals. People literally see you planting these seeds in your garden, and then they're growing. They're very prosperous. They're very abundant, okay? That is literally, it's giving Midas touch. Anything you touch, it grows, it turns to gold, and that's what people are talking about. Like, yo, how do you do it? Okay? And for me, because I feel like you have people very amazed, shocked, astonished, because it's literally a seed, it's literally an idea that you will mention to somebody, and then time will pass and they will see it in the 3D and they'll be like, how did you do that? How did you literally grow that from nothing? How did you find ways to make that dream a reality? So you're very magical. That's the energy it's giving. And people want to know the secrets to your magic and how you manifest. And I feel like your reputation is that you're very peaceful. You're very calm, okay? I don't know if you do have an energy where your shadow self, it will come and play, and it will come and defend, and it will come and fight if it need be. But most of the time, you're very balanced. You're very harmonious. So you don't really find yourself in many arguments. So I feel like people want to say that you're very peaceful and you work hard to protect your peace. I feel like there's an idea as well, and maybe that's why you attract those devil energies, because they see that full energy and they want to think that you're innocent, you're naive. And I feel like no, because we saw that Hierophant, you have a lot of wisdom, okay? You are connected to your inner child, so you're able to go through life with this free-spirited kind of energy. But like, no, you are still very wise. You are still very logical, in the sense that no one can pull one over you, no one can take advantage of you. And that's what people realize with you. Maybe there's a thing where looks are deceiving, okay? You have because we literally have the sun, so you have a very warm, youthful, bright energy. And because these people are of a lower vibration and they normally encounter people who are too of that lower vibration, it's like when they see your sunny disposition, they want to perceive it as a weakness. But when they see how you cut off loose ends and you heal and you don't hold on to those past cycles that are essentially chaining these other people down, they feel like, oh, they're the odd man out. They're the one that got the shit end of the stick, because you're on to the next level and you're growing and you're elevating. But they're still kind of stuck in that devil energy where the trauma or whatever they're avoiding, like they're refusing to face it. So yeah, people get a rude awakening, and I guess in some ways maybe you're walking karma, because people get a rude awakening thinking, yeah, you're naive, they're going to take advantage of you, they're going to have the power in the situation, and they find out very quickly that no, okay, you may not look like you've had a lot of life experiences, but there's a lot of life experiences behind you. And you just have an energy of, you refuse to become the people who have hurt you. Like, you just refuse to do that because you don't see how it serves you, you don't see how it elevates you, okay? What elevates you is feeding and enriching and nourishing your soul and your inner child, okay? That's what makes you feel fulfilled in life. And hey, that's only for you to understand. It's not for other people to understand. So with this sun card, we have consciousness. It says ego, vitality, stamina, and day. And we will literally, yeah, you're very vibrant, okay? Very vibrant. With that ego, I want to say you have a healthy ego, a healthy self-esteem, okay? You're not someone who can't take constructive criticism, okay? If there's areas that you need to work on, or you're receiving feedback, like, you're open to hearing it. You're not a closed off wall where you're just kind of like, no, my way, the highway, I don't want to hear anything else. With that consciousness, you are very self-aware. And again, you're in that mental realm, manifesting, working with the energies to make whatever is in your imagination, whatever is in your conscious mind, a reality. It could also be another thing where you're just very tapped in with your higher self and your consciousness, and that's how you're able to navigate certain situations where you know whether or not you should be engaging with other energies. But overall, you got a lot of stamina, energy, passion. Like when it comes to achieving goals, when it comes to putting dedication and commitment into your projects, like, yeah, people, like, you don't give up on yourself. You're very committed to whatever you decide to dedicate yourself to. And yeah, that's what people are talking about, how you're just a ray of light. Maybe you're also triggering people's demons as well. That could be for people who want to literally seed. You're planting seeds. That could be for people who want to humble you though. I feel like in a romantic sense, it would just be a situation where they're just kind of avoidant, but they're kind of obsessing with you behind the scenes. But with like haters who are envious, then yeah, those are the ones who are going to want to humble you. But hey, you can't be humbled because you're already humble. So let me get one more card. And it literally says, I look to see what is really there. Okay, so, and I was getting that energy as well, even though the high priestess wasn't there. Like, people recognize that you are very spiritual, you're very enlightened. It's like you have an inner knowing, a deeper knowing. Spirit is communicating with you, giving you intuitive downloads. You're really able, hold on a second, I need to wait for this thing to go by. Okay, I think it's gone now. So I was saying you're really able to see through illusions, especially people who want to try and take advantage of you. Like, you're able to see through the illusions that they try and place, okay? If people are manipulative and deceptive, you will be able to see their genuine intentions. Like, no one can come into your life and be like a wolf in sheep's clothing and get one up over you. That's not gonna happen. Spirit is never gonna let anyone do you dirty like that. So maybe it could be a situation with people realizing that you're not only spiritually gifted and tapped in, but you're spiritually protected, okay? Because we said it, you're a walking karma. If people want to come to you on some shysty behavior, you're gonna see what's genuinely there, because you can read the, like, people can say their words, but you can read the energy and you can read people's intentions. Do I want to take this card that flew out? It said photo evidence proof, so I don't know if people like to watch you and try and gather evidence for whatever reason. I don't know if people want to copy your style, copy your ideas, what you're creating, or if you're just inspiring people who see you visit a destination and they're like, oh, I want to go there. They see you try a new hairstyle and they're like, oh, I want to try that new color, I want to try that new style. So it could be good or bad. Just really depends on the person. Okay, so let's see. It's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. So yeah, people like to copy you, okay? So instead of focusing on the negative, what this tells me is that you are iconic, you are a visionary, you are a creative, you are the original blueprint. Yes, people may duplicate or try to copy you, but at the end of the day, you can't be replicated, okay? Often imitated, never replicated. And I feel like for you, people may talk about how folks try to steal your ideas, try to leech off your creativity and not give you credit. But they also talk about how it doesn't affect you, how you're not bothered by it, how you're not fazed by it, because the way you see it is you are an influencer, you are inspiring others, and you're not intimidated by anyone stealing your ideas, because at the end of the day, are you not the creator? Okay? Are you not the creator? Like, see it all the time where tarot readers go off because people are copying them. And I'm like, I get it. It is so annoying when people copy your ideas, what you've like worked really hard on it. But at the same time, you just have to stand up and be like, you are that bitch, okay? You are so creatively gifted that you are inspiring folk by your ideas. And you just have to look at it from that angle. So that's your reputation. You are not fazed by anyone following your footsteps, anyone copying your ideas, anyone trying to replicate or steal your identity or steal your swagger and creativity, because at the end of the day, what you recognize is that you are the originator of the swag. So no one can do it better than you, okay? And it could also give an energy that if other people are copying you or trying to imitate you, folks can recognize the goat from the imitator, from the imposter. That's what it's giving. So we also have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, nostalgic. So your reputation is definitely that your exes are fiending, okay, they're longing for you. You got your exes wondering what you're doing, who you're doing it with, can they come back, are you missing them because they're missing you. Like, your exes are up at night thinking about you. They can't forget how you put it down on them, or they just can't forget how you gave them that empress, nurturing, loving, unconditional love energy that they may not have experienced again, okay? So yeah, folks are talking about how you got a unique, like, the love that you give is very unique, that even your exes, they can't forget you. They long for you, okay? You could have people fantasizing and daydreaming about you because simply you're very attractive. You're very good looking. And I feel like it's giving an energy of like, you could be very private and reserved about your love life, but I'm getting an energy of people really wanting to know what's going on in your love life and who are you dating and who are you seeing, simply because they want to be nosy. And maybe you're a popular loner, okay? They see you on social media, they just wonder what's going on with your life. Maybe you have an energy that you could potentially be an influencer, so people are always going to be curious about who you're dating behind the scenes if you're in the public eye. Or it could just be people who want to date you, but we already said it. You're going to be talking to someone on the low, okay, low key, and then you guys are potentially going to pop out together, and folks are going to be like, when the fuck did that happen? Because they've been fantasizing about making their move onto you. So it says haunted, memories, flashback, trauma, side effects. So reaffirming that people, not just lovers, anyone from the past who you've had like a good connection with, in the sense that you treat them like family, you looked out for them, you were kind, you were genuine, you were authentic with them, they are haunted by the memory of you, because maybe they haven't met anyone like you who enriches and feeds their soul, okay? Maybe they never met anyone who can help them heal certain traumas that they've been through, because that's just, you've done it for yourself as well, okay? You've experienced traumatic patterns or cycles or just certain experiences that have, I don't want to say stunted your growth, but if you didn't heal them, they would have stunted your growth. But anyway, you've done the healing, and people just kind of miss you. They wish that they were around you to talk to you, to help them, you know, get over what they're going through, but they're haunted by the memory of you. They're haunted by, okay, instead of going on and on about why they're haunted, I just feel like your current reputation is that your absence is felt. You are very missed when you walk away from people, because when you're gone, the memory of you lingers and it just lives on in people's head rent-free. But what people are understanding is that you will not deal with folks that are on the same BS. Like, you don't deal with it, okay? It's given that Queen of Swords energy. You have no tolerance for the fuck shit. You will happily cut that out, okay? That's your reputation. You stand on business and you don't take shit. And if anybody, if you get a incline, a whiff, an itch that anyone is funky or just on the fuck shit, you will literally end it. You will literally dead it, because you just don't have time for it, okay? You are heavy on protecting your peace. And that's what folks are definitely talking about. You're heavy on protecting your peace. No. That's really funny. So, you have a good reputation. I want to say you have a good reputation, but there are certain folk out there who are heavy watching you, obsessed with you, can't forget you. They want to talk bad about your reputation, about who you are as a person, but like literally what it says, the proof is in the pudding. No facts, never has the facts, make shit up, lies. That's how people are seeing them. People are seeing them as an imposter that low-key, if they really could, they would want to be you, but unfortunately you just can't be replicated. You are the original you, okay? And they are the original them. So it is what it is. But yeah, you got folks gossiping about you, wanting you to have a bad reputation, but it's just this energy kind of annoys me, because it's like, how can you be trying to copy someone and then tarnish their reputation? That's crazy. In my opinion, that is crazy. But that's the time they're on, okay? So what's definitely coming through is that you're triggering folk. You're triggering them to the point that they don't like the love and admiration that you get. They don't like the respect that you get. They don't like that you inspire people. They don't like that people look up to you. They don't like that people may aspire to be like you. And they want to tarnish your name. They want to tarnish the perception that others have of you. So let me set these cards up. Ooh, I wasn't even gonna look at it, but here it is. It says, Brothers of the Rose, Sacred Masculine, Honor, Protection, Support. Ooh, that's a really nice energy. Okay, let me get another card. Behave yourself. It says, the blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Oh my god, oh my god. Codes of the Seeds. Are you seeing this, guys? You're the original. You're the blueprint. That's why you're not stressed about nobody that wants to come and say anything about you. Because it's like, you gonna take their step and people gonna follow you regardless, because they recognize you as the GOAT. They recognize you as the blueprint. Oh my god, I'm actually done. We said it, it came through, okay? It doesn't matter if folks want to talk down on you. It doesn't matter if I always forget what I want to say, but it doesn't matter what anyone from the past is saying, like anyone that you've disconnected from the past is saying about you. People realize that you are the blueprint and they just wish that they could still be associated to you. So let me quickly go get some water. Okay, let me pick one more card from this deck, and then I want to pick 3 more cards from the Private Eye. Oh, it just flew out. I love when that happens. What does that say? Whispering Wind. It looks like that says patience, gentle guidance, uncertain actions. Okay, definitely giving that full energy again of like taking that leap. Okay, let's get 3 more cards from this deck. And then we're gonna have an overview of everything. Oh, I thought that one wanted to come through. Oh, Union. Maybe one more. I think, oh, okay, they want to give me an extra one. Spying. Replacements. You've replaced a lot of things. Yeah, toxicity. Anyone that was toxic is gone. Okay, those are the people that are spying on you. People that thought it was cute to test your boundaries. Hold on, wait, I have some space over here. Let me utilize that. People who thought it was cute to test your boundaries, okay? They're spying on you. They want to reunite with you, but you're not really looking to reunite with past people. You're looking to move forward. Threats, yeah. You saw the threats and you eliminated them. Yikes. Okay, that's a lot coming through. Okay, let's get into this delightful spread that we have. So this sacred masculine energy, people recognize that you are balanced both in your feminine and masculine energy, but maybe at this time they feel like you're more in that alpha, authoritative, dominant energy, very much taking charge of your life, okay? You're very much recognized as someone who's mature, someone who has a lot of honor. They put you on a high pedestal. We've been talking about how you are committed to protecting your space and your peace. And I feel like you could also have a reputation of protecting and being devoted to other people in your life who you really care about, like making sure that they're happy, making sure that they're at peace. Okay, you really do care about people's feelings and their well-being, and you're not just gonna sit down and watch people suffer if there is something that you can do to help them for the better. So yeah, that's definitely your reputation at this time. You're someone who, you're not gonna abuse your power and your authority, because you don't see the point in building connections where you are, you're being manipulative and conquering people and over oppressing and overpowering and, being inhumane. Like, that's not in your character. People respect you because you're not going to take advantage of someone who has less than you, okay? That's just not your character. It's not your energy. You're someone who's protective, strong, but also soft and tender. So it's giving that energy of, how people are talking about the different parenting tactics with Kim Kardashian and Northwest in comparison to Beyonce and is it Blue Ivy, like how North was just reading Kim for filth about her pearl dress. And me personally, I didn't really see anything too wrong with that, because like, it's always good to let children have a voice to speak how they feel, so when they grow up and they become adults, they're not learning how to find their voice, they already have their voice. So I personally didn't think it was that bad. But when I saw the gentle parenting technique that Beyonce had with Blue Ivy, when they were talking about the Diva song, and Blue Ivy was like, it needs to stay, and Beyonce was like, I hear you, sweetie, but you need to calm down, basically affirming her opinion, but letting her know that she can't interrupt people and be rude. It's like that. You are stern, but you also have a gentle approach. So if you were to do soft parenting on any children that you may have, or children that you will have in the future, if you do want some, and even animals as well, like, how to do that soft parenting where it's maternal, it's loving, but it's also stern, but it's not like overpowering, okay? So yeah, people are just talking about how you're elevating, you're growing, you're maturing, you are rising up to new levels, okay? They definitely feel like you've done a lot of ancestral healing, you've slayed a lot of demons, and it's just like you are in a higher elevated level aura being, and you definitely have people magnetized by you, okay? People are talking about how patient you are with your others and also yourself, okay? You don't beat yourself up for not having all the answers when the time comes. Like, with that gentle guidance, you're gentle with yourself, okay? It's like you may get downloads and messages from spirit, and maybe this is a message that you need to trust your intuition more, but maybe sometimes you're not always answering the call because you're uncertain if that's the specific change that you need to make. And that's your reputation at this time. Like, you are learning how to trust your gut, you're learning how to stop doubting yourself, you're learning how to just take action, take that leap of faith, and not having fear of the uncertainty of whether or not the next step you're going to take is going to be a success or a failure, okay? You need to, people are talking about, I'm not gonna say you need to, because people are talking about how you have the is it diplomacy, or is it the balance to take time to step back and overview situations? And we said it, you are good at taking advice, hearing constructive criticism, and consulting with others. It's not like you're going to take others' words and do exactly what they say. You're going to listen to what people say, listen to the pros and the cons, and see whether or not they align or resonate with your soul. And people can respect that. Like, they can respect that you're your own person at the end of the day, but you have no problem hearing about what other people may have to say, you know, if you ask for their 2 cents, right? If you ask for it. So you're someone who knows when to just sit and stay still. And we said it at the start, like, people were mistaking your moment for sitting still and just simply doing nothing as, oh, that's you done, that's you fell off, that's the end of you. But they're realizing that no, quiet times are rare, especially when life is just so busy and always shifting and always changing. And they're realizing that when you have a time to just sit down in the patience, in the silence, in the calm, you're going to treasure that moment, because like we said, life is busy all the time. You don't know when an opportunity to just sit down and rest is going to find you. So your reputation is that you know how to work hard, but you know how to play harder, okay? You very much prioritize the time to rest. And if things are moving a bit slower, you're not going to beat yourself up. You're going to tell yourself there is a reason why spirit has slowed things down for me. So testing waters, the spying, the reunion, the threats, and the victory, people really try to test your barriers. They try to test your patience. They try to test what you will put up with and what you will not put up with. And you've ended the cycles because you felt like, I don't want to say like you felt like they were a threat, but they were just threatening your peace. They were threatening your balance and your stability. You felt like you were uneasy, you were unstable, you weren't happy in their presence. And now people are talking about like certain folks that you've cut ties from, who are just spying on you and wishing that they can reunite with you. Like, they see you as very much more victorious, more at peace. You're winning, you're glowing. I don't want to say, like, maybe people are thinking that time of when you were sitting down and nothing was moving forward was simply because it was a time for you to clean house, okay? That's what folks are recognizing. When you were just sitting with yourself, they see the inner work you were doing. They see that you had to cut ties to be victorious in this moment right now. And yeah, people are talking about it and recognizing it. So we have pansexual, demisexual, vibe check before you get the nookie, personality over everything. So yeah, your sexuality could be very ambiguous, or it could just be very diverse. And that's why, is that police lights outside? I don't know if that's a sign, but yeah, people are just talking. That's why people are curious about your love life, okay? Curious about who you're dating, curious about who can captivate you, because maybe people come at you with a lot of lustful sexual energy because they see you as very attractive and they think that's the way to approach you. They think that's the way to get your attention. But then they learn that, oh, you're actually someone who's a deep soul, that you're gonna check someone's personality, okay? You're not just gonna hook up with anyone and everyone. So that's what people are talking about. Like, you're high class, you're high value, you're very exclusive, but it could also be linked to your sexuality. It doesn't have to be linked to your sexuality, but that could be something unique about you, okay, that people are curious and wondering about you. So people only have good things to say about you. No one can tarnish your respected name. Hashtag good reputation. So that bad reputation card that's coming through at the start, pay it no mind, baby. Pay it no mind. What your reputation is that you got haters, and people see that. People see that. So you're a transformation queen, king. You know how to reinvent or rebrand yourself whenever you want, and people are jealous. That's why you don't care if folks copy you, because you can rebrand yourself like 10 minutes later. You're so cool. You're so cool with it. You are the blueprint. And people are talking about how there's nothing that you can't overcome, okay? You have a lot of resilience, you have a lot of courage and determination to transition through difficult cycles where people are testing your boundaries, where people are doing wrong by you, when people are trying to slow your progression. yeah, and unfortunately it's because people are jealous about you. That's what's coming through. Okay, if you were put in this moment of just having to sit still, a lot of people are talking about how it was because you had to see, or you were doing an analyzation of the cleaning house of who's for you and who was low-key jealous of you. Okay, and another reason people could be jealous of you is because you have that main character energy where you easily attract your abundance. Okay, you got people throwing themselves at you, you got countless of options, and you're out here breaking hearts because you're not interested, or a confirmation that when you do step out on the scene with this new lover, I'm telling you, folks are going to be heartbroken because they're going to be wondering, since when? Where did they come from? We thought you were focusing on yourself. We thought you were doing your healing. You're not a yes man. You follow the beat of your own drum. You're a popular loner, okay? That's your reputation. You cannot be manipulated. You cannot be played. You cannot be stifled. You cannot be lied to. Okay, people better come correct and honest, and on top of that, you're a truth teller. Okay, you're not going to tell people what they want to hear. You're going to tell them what they need to hear. You're always going to be honest and authentic. Make my ex stand on shit. Now his ass can't stand me. Okay, that's your reputation. People can't sit with you. People can't collaborate with you. People can't be in your energy if they refuse to take accountability for their actions. You don't like people who are avoidant. You don't like people who have a victim mentality. You're not here for it. So there's a lot of talk about your sexuality. Like, it gives me an energy, and I wrote this card because this is kind of me. Like, I have a tomboy persona, but I know how to dress down and find my feminine video vixen aura, and that could be you as well. So it says tomboy aura with a video vixen persona. It's giving bisexual vibes. What's your type? Yeah, I had a moment in life where my family were like, what is your sexuality, bro? Like, what's good? Like, what is good? Maybe that's the conversation people are having. Like, they really are perplexed, they're intrigued, they're confused, they're like, what team do you bat for? Because one day you could be giving stud fantasy, and then the next day it's giving pretty princess. Like, people don't know. Are you bisexual? Are you gay? Are you hetero? None of their business, but that's your current reputation. Or you could just have an energy where you know how to dress up. Okay, when it's time to dress the house down, you know how to dress the house down. No one should see you on an off day and think that's all you can give, because oh baby, you can give a lot. You can give a lot. You could just prefer being in your natural beauty, being, instead of always dressing for fashionista moments, you just prefer to be comfortable and low-key. You don't always want attention on you, and people find that very attractive. So people stop and stare. Your aura shines bright like a diamond. You're a work of art. See, that's why you may want to dress down, because your natural beauty is already tantric, sensualizing. Okay, your personality is unique. It's amazing. Your aura is just out of this world. Again, you are a natural beauty. Okay, you are an irresistible empress, emperor. You're hella gorgeous. So that is your current reputation, Power One. I hope you really enjoyed it, and yeah, please come back for another reading. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi Pal 2, welcome to your reading where we're gonna tap in and we are gonna see what is your current reputation. So let me just quickly get some light up in here. Thank you, amazing. Okay. So Spirit, Ancient Ancestors, Ascending Masters, Guardian Angels, Divine, what is Pal 2's current reputation? Please and thank you. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to pick out the 4 cards. Let's find ways to, you know, cut out that time. I'm going to take this one because it fell through. But, oh, you're like an earth angel. You're very balanced. Do you know what? Screw it, because then we just need one more. Prayers answered, right? You can have a message in another pile. So I'm gonna put that back. But I definitely feel like, let's tap into it a bit. What's the bottom energy? New beginnings again. New beginnings again. Okay. You are having a eureka moment. People are thinking, I don't know, you're just, I don't know. It's like something has ended, something has changed in your life, and you're walking a new path, and you're a natural born leader. You're a creative visionary. You're very charismatic. You're very large and in charge at this time. It's like, I don't know. But it's not pushy. It's not like you're extravagant, but it's not overbearing, if that kind of makes sense, because there's a balanced energy to it. You may be someone where you are heavy working with your spiritual team. People feel like whether you're religious or spiritual, like you're spiritually tapped in, you're spiritually gifted, you are alchemizing and working with your ancestors, your spirit guides, to live the life that you want to live, create the life that you want to create. And you're doing it swimmingly, okay? Whatever isn't for you, you're ending it accordingly, and you're transforming and stepping up. It's like there are new opportunities presenting themselves to you, and you head on, you're taking them head on, okay? People see, I don't know, I don't want to say you're making risks. I don't want to say you're taking risks, but it's like there's a chance to do something new, to do something different, and you're not second guessing yourself. You're literally just stepping up to the challenge and taking it head on and believing in yourself that you have the power and the capability to make it happen. But yo, you just, people feel like you have all the answers. I don't know, it's just like you're a very good role model. The way that you're fair, you're honest, you have integrity. On top of that, you're very creative, okay? People see you as very passionate, or you make people feel passionate about you. Yo, that Judgment and Temperance, I can't even lie, it threw me off at the start, but I'm gonna get extra card because that's just powerful. It's just given a very powerful, like, I don't know if you have people at a loss for words, because that's how I feel. I'm seeing those two major arcana cards right side by side, and I'm just feeling heavy spiritual essence, good spiritual essence as well. So I don't know if people feel like you're spiritually gifted. No, not spiritually gifted. Like you're God's favorite, okay? You're highly protected, okay? You're very watched over. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming through right now. You could definitely be balanced in your masculine and feminine energy, but people see you operating right now from that dominant alpha side. But oh my gosh, with that Wheel of Fortune, yo, that's gonna be that extra card that I need to just clarify that, because we also have the Tower. So yeah, there has been some kind of ending, there has been some kind of upheaval, or even just a restructuring, okay? Because what's definitely coming through is that you are balanced, you are diplomatic, you are very methodical. You sit down, you take the time to figure out the plan of action that you're gonna make, and then you make that action without hesitation, head on. It's like you're sitting with spirit's kind of giving you guidance to make moves that may seem like a risk, that may cause some kind of turbulence and destruction in foundations that you've already solidified. But the payoff, that's what spirit is communicating to you. The payoff is going to be worthwhile. So that's your reputation. It's just giving an energy of people see that you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting the messages that your spiritual ancestors and guides are giving you, and it's bringing you good karma, it's bringing you abundance, it's bringing you success, okay? It's like, I don't even think people know you're going through a very turbulent Tower moment behind the scenes, to be honest with you. Like, people are aware, You have gone through endings, because remember at the start we saw that death card, and at the end we're now seeing the Tower. It's given an idea that people have an incline, an understanding, or a sense of knowing that, hey, shit ain't been easy for you. You've really had to graft, you've really had to get grounded, you've really had to love on yourself, believe in yourself, give to yourself, encourage yourself, believe in the magic of the divine, that, you know, these good things are coming towards you. Folk haven't been seeing, I don't want to say the chaos, but they haven't been seeing the friction behind the scenes. They're just aware that, yo, I don't know if it's your energy, the fact that you're very wise, the fact that you're very confident, the fact that you're very bold, you're very strong. Like, they just know from the character that you have, the character that has developed, like, yo, it didn't come about without going through some life experiences to thicken up your skin, or to get, like, I don't know, people just see you as very you have a lot of self-belief, okay? You very much love yourself. You don't look outside of yourself for validation, because you are able to validate yourself. I keep saying yourself a lot, but it's like you have, I want to say you have a lot of achievements and accolades in life, whether that be education, whether that be career, whether that be your own businesses. It's just the way that you live your life. It's sought after. Okay, I don't want to say people desire to be you, but it's like you're a role model in the sense of like what you've achieved, the confidence that you have. Like it's well deserved. It's well deserved, because you have high accolades. You, excuse me, you have achieved a lot in your lifetime, and you continue to strive to outdo yourself. Okay, you never get lazy. You continue to chase the next big goal. I'm sorry, because what keeps coming to me is just this masculine energy. So I don't know if I'm speaking to men, or I'm just speaking to women who are more masculine, or have had to operate from that masculine energy, because it's given this vibe of like having to rely on yourself and literally the magic of the divine to make shit happen for you, to make obstacles move out your way. Okay, maybe you don't have a lot of people that you can really depend on and rely on, because you have this energy of like, if you want something done correctly, do it yourself. Okay, that's how people see you, and they don't even feel no type of way about it, because when you do it, the job gets done. Okay, the reward, the success is bountiful. So it's like, hey, if you know you're gonna get it out the park, home run, first job, why would you not want to do it first? These people are like, they want to recruit you to do it too. Okay, so it's like the confidence that you have and the self-belief in yourself, like, yo, people get it. They get it, because it's something to brag about. But yeah, they see you as very balanced. They see you as charismatic, charming, yet hard to read. God's favorite. Let's see what else wants to come through. Very lucky as well. Ooh, and we have treasure just as we saying that. Someone or something greatly valued. Wealth. So yeah, people see you as very prosperous, very abundant. They see you as someone that can easily sit in the calmness and stillness and attract what you want to come to you. And it's like, even if you're going through obstacles and chaos, you don't allow the circumstances of what you're living in right now to manifest into the future of what's to come. You tell yourself, I'm living this, I don't really want this, I want bigger and better for myself, and you strive and you work towards that, and that is exactly what finds you. Okay, people see you as someone who's very committed to bringing about success, regardless of the losses, regardless of the setbacks that you may encounter. Okay, I don't know if people also see you as kind of like a heartbreaker. I don't know if you have an energy as well where you can essentially play the players at their own game, because with this masculine emotional energy, maybe it's like, I feel like you could have people falling for you, and you have no problems happening to your emotions as well, but you're balanced. You know when to turn off that cup, you know when to pull your cup back and give it to yourself. So that's how people see you. I don't know if you have an energy where folks like, they just find you very alluring. You're very charismatic and charming, and on top of that, they fall for your aura, your personality, your energy, because they just feel that healing earth angel divine source within you. So it's like, yeah, they can't help but low-key get the feels for you. But you could be someone that's very heavy focused on building your career, building the world of your dreams, building your foundation and your stability. So if someone isn't ticking all the box of what, like, maybe you're hard to tie down, it's hard to get you to settle, because like I was saying, if someone doesn't tick all the boxes that you require or you desire in a partner, you don't really see the time of taking a detour to invest in a connection. Because although you will give yourself the chance to heal any kind of disappointment or ending of a relationship, you understand that it's a setback, it's a distraction from the hard work that you are grafting towards, to the wealth and the treasures that you are trying to build, that you are trying to find and secure for yourself. So yeah, folks are definitely talking about how you are highly sought after, you're highly desired, but you don't give everyone attention because you're just very, it's like you're sitting with spirit and you're doing what it do, okay? You're making money moves, you're making it shake, you're making it groove, you're very busy. Like, people want your attention, but I feel like you and spirit are just, you're in sync, okay? You got all these creative ideas that you want to put out into the world, and you're conveying with spirit, and spirit is telling you these are the steps that you should take to get this bountiful of abundance, success, reward. So it's like, as much as you are someone that you can go through cycles, you can experience loss and disappointment, and you can do the healing, you have this energy of like, you'd rather not. Okay. You'd rather not. So if you can avoid heartbreak, if you can avoid grief and upset, like, hey, you're gonna choose that option. But I definitely feel like your reputation is you are a heartbreaker, because folks be wanting your attention, and I feel like folks be annoyed because they can't really woo you with their own wealth and riches. The only way they can woo you is with emotions, connections, values, who they are as a person, morals. That is the only way they're gonna impress you and get to know you and get you to, like, you know, open up to them. Yeah, literally the tricksters. Oh my God. A person who is not what they appear to be. That's your reputation. Tricksters cannot come to you and put up a facade, wear a mask, put up a front, because you will see through them. I feel like that's why you have people at a loss for words, kind of confused with your energy, not really knowing how to take you in, because I feel like you're a multifaceted individual, so there's so many different layers to you. But people are at a loss for words because of this intuitive psyche that you have to read folk and energy. Like, they could be saying things, but at the end of the day, you're gonna read the body, the energy, the actions. That's what you're gonna take into consideration. So yeah, that's your reputation. You see through tricksters. No one can use wealth and finances to woo you, because at the end of the day, you know how to create that for yourself. So you're really looking into people's auras, their souls, who they are as a person, and what they strive to do within the world. You know, are they of a high vibration? And that's going to let you know whether or not it is something that, you know, you should really give to. And with this hourglass, the time for something is coming to an end. That is your reputation. You know when to call it quits on a situation. You don't overgive to stuff. You don't hold on to stuff out of fear of being alone, out of fear of never finding something better. If a situation is not aligning with your soul, you feel like it's not aligning with your higher purpose, you just feel like it's serving your lower self, or you just feel like you're stagnated, you're drained, it's not feeding or nourishing your soul, you know when to let it go and move on. Ooh, confirmation with all these cards falling out. So yeah, it's definitely what's coming through. Your reputation. So we're gonna get one more, and then we're gonna move on to another deck. Oh, and there we go. Do I want to take two? Because that's not what I came from. came for. Peace, end of conflict, tranquility. I freaking love that energy. And key, you are the key to your future, to your happiness. Unlock your mind, unlock your heart. Yes. This is gonna take a second. So we have 4 now. So, end of conflict, tranquility. That's literally what we said. Like, no one can have arguments with you. That's your reputation. You refuse to beef with people. You refuse to be in unnecessary conflict because you're very diplomatic. So there's nothing that you can't discuss. And a mediation, that is your vibe. Like, you have mediator vibes, you have negotiator vibes. So there is nothing you cannot sit down and communicate. Oh my god, the communication card keeps coming through. So you are very good at communicating your feelings. You're very good at communicating new perspectives, new ideas, to get people to maybe see stuff from your perspective, or get people to kind of change their opinions and ideals on the topic. Yeah, you're a very good communicator. People could say that you have a very nice voice, but what I'm trying to say is there is nothing that you can't communicate. Okay, like, that's why you don't see the point in getting in pointless arguments, because you are a good talker, a good communicator. You know how to use your words, and that's your reputation. You refuse to deal with any low vibration kind of cycles, arguments, pettiness. Like, you don't have time for it. You don't have time for anything that disrupts your peace. Okay, and that's why I feel like, yeah, you be triggering the tricksters that kind of want to cause upset and chaos in your life. Okay, your reputation is that, yeah, you may experience hiccups in life, because that is life. Life is not always going to be smooth, because we have like lessons to learn. But for the most part, your life is peaceful. Your life is just tranquil, serenity. Everything seems balanced and harmonized. Nothing seems out of place. That's what folks are talking about when it comes to your reputation. And let me just get into this card again. So, again, literally with this, you are the key to your future. That's your reputation. You are just building the world of your dreams, okay? You're unlocking your intuitive psyche. You're very curious about, people just see that you're very curious with your spirituality, your religious beliefs, finding out ways to connect with a higher source, to bring about more successful abundance for yourself, okay? You're trying to create a future for yourself where you are happy, where you are emotionally fulfilled, where you love yourself, okay? And you're already doing it. You're already doing it because people desire to be with you, connect with you, and date you because of this unconditional love that you have for yourself, okay? You love yourself wholeheartedly. You don't look outside of yourself for answers. You trust that you have the answers, or you trust that you can speak to your spiritual team and they will give you the answers. And yeah, that's another reason why tricksters can't come in and snake you, deceive you, make a fool of you. Spirit's not going to allow it. It's not happening on Spirit's watch. Fake smiles, literally, nah. It's not happening on Spirit's watch either. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why people desire to be associated with you, because you're very much in the limelight at this time. Well, maybe, no, I don't want to say you're very much in the limelight at this time. That's the wrong wording. I mean, you could be. But your reputation, and this is why people want to be associated with you, because I guess it rubs off on them in some kind of way. They get some brownie points, they get some recognition. People also idolize and admire them. I don't know. It's just like being so associated with you gives them some kind of social gain. But yeah, you have to be careful. And people are saying you are very careful, you are very decisive and selective about the people that you connect with, the people that you let in your circle, because you know that people want to leech off of you. You're highly loved, you're highly respected. A lot of people are inspired by you. A lot of people admire you, okay? You have fans, people who look up to you because, yeah, you got a good head on your shoulders. And your reputation is that you see through the fake smiles, you see through the frenemies, you see through the envy, you see through the jealousy, you see through the fake love. Like, no one can be in your energy and hold up a front that they are genuinely your friend when they're using you. That's your reputation. Okay, let's do 2 random pulls. I'm going to take this one. And then I'm going to take this one, and I'm actually curious to see what that bottom energy is saying. Scarcity tactics. Oh my god, did I even say that properly? For me, fake accounts. Yo, you got people stalking you. Oh my god, you got people stalking you. Folks want to like intimidate you, but you can't be intimidated, okay? Even if you have like spam accounts, leaving hateful messages on your content, or just trying to critique you, or just trying to watch you out of nowhere, like, nah, you can't be intimidated. You'll block, you'll delete, you'll ignore, you'll move on. Like, yeah, that's your reputation. Nothing, it seems like, run. Literally, you run from the problem. Like, no, you don't have time to beef with nobody. People, I'm getting an energy of folks doing stuff to trigger you, to get you out of character, and you just turn your back on them. You say, I'm so good, deuces. Like, that's the energy it's given. People want to intimidate you. They want to make you feel some type of way because they don't like this confidence you have. They don't like this self-love that you have. It irks their freaking soul. But hey, you don't care. You don't care. You're just focused on leveling up. It's like, it's another energy of you've broken out the matrix, because people want you to be caught up with their 3D BS. I don't know why it came out so shaky, but they want you to be caught up with their BS of what's going on in their world. And you just don't have time for it, because you're literally building your legacy. You're breaking generational curses. You're building generational wealth. And that's why you have followers or fans or people who love and admire you. You also give out balanced, nurturing, unconditional love, but people look up to you because they see how you're winning at life and they want you to mentor them. They're like, teach me how to win too, please. Teach me how to win too. But yeah, overall, your reputation is that when you get a swift, an incline, a feeling, a nudge, an itch, an irk, anything from the divine, from folks, tricksters being like they want to come and ruin your peace and tranquility, exit stage left, deuces, you're gone, vanish, disappear, never seeing them again. Like, that's your energy. And folks be vining for you, folks be longing after you, feeling nostalgic, thinking, why did they fumble the bag? Why did they let a real one get away? But it is what it is, baby. They should have knew better. They know now. Okay, and I feel like this is another energy of standing on business, in the sense that when you walk away and you turn your back from people, that's it. That is honestly it. You don't do no back and forth with nobody. You refuse to. And I feel like, especially if you are on social media, like, they're watching you. That could be an incline that you have people from the past, if you have them blocked, watching you on fake accounts, because they low-key want to be back in your life. They miss your energy. They miss the high vibes that you give. They miss the fact that you were a lucky individual, and maybe in some ways being associated with you made them more lucky too. So yeah, folks be missing you. So we have morning dew, clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. Yeah. You don't get in your head about nothing, okay? Because you will always sit down with your spiritual team and you will always ask the right questions. Oh my god, it says heart healing, emotions, connection, time, ease. Ooh, I love that energy, because we have been saying that you know how to heal. You're very tapped into your emotions. You know how to connect with people, but at the same time, if it's time for you to stop connecting with someone because you feel like they're taking too much and not giving the same amount back, it is what it is, isn't it? So let me get some water real quick. Okay. Let me get one more card from this deck. Oh, that just came through. What does it say? Abundant, tree of life. We have been saying it. You are very abundant. So it says, let me bring it closer because this is actually hard to read. Shade those beneath you, inner strength, knowledge. Oh, you have an energy of being some sort of protector, okay? Or it could also give an incline that the universe is watching over and protecting you, or that's your spiritual team. But yeah, definitely wise. Oh my gosh, the gift, yo baby, with the gift you are abundant. That's abundant coming out like double, triple, quadruple times, okay? Like you have a lot of love for yourself, but you could have a reputation where you are walking into a new connection where it's going to be a love of a lifetime, where it's going to be a literal gift from the divine, okay? Where it's literally your birthright to meet this divine counterpart. Like, that could definitely be coming through. And if it's not a love, a romance that you desire, like whatever gift of abundance, whatever wish fulfillment, whatever manifestation you desire, it's literally coming towards you, okay? We've got treasure, we've got the real wheel of fortune, and now we have the abundant tree of life with the gift. Yo, pile 2, you are going through some kind of glow up, okay? You are out here winning. You're on some kind of level up right now, and that's what's coming towards you. Whatever it is, if it's a relationship, if it's you finding your soul tribe, getting your dream job, getting that dream home, whatever it is, it's coming towards you. And at the end of the day, people could be talking about how you definitely have tough love, but oh my god. Okay, let me get some more energy. Spying through tarot. Spying through tarot. Have we entered the cross-watching territory? I don't know. But regardless if it's divination, people are watching you. What the fuck is going on? People who betrayed you in the past. Yeah, that's why you walked away from them. They betrayed you. Let me get two more. Endings. It's over. Like, whew, okay. It's giving a vibe of like, especially if it's people from the past that you don't associate anymore who are currently watching the new you. It's like they didn't, with this pregnancy, new birth, I'm getting a vibe of renewal, phoenix rising from the ashes. They kind of put you in a box of what they thought you would ever achieve, what they thought you would ever be. And I don't know, they're looking at you now and seeing all that you have become, and they're kind of, I don't want to say shook, but amazed, in awe, surprised. They didn't think it would be you to be the idol. They didn't think it would be you to attain all your wish fulfillments. They didn't think it would be you to be the one that would become wealthy and successful. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let me figure out where to put this, and then we're gonna do some more. With our trust and decision, definitely getting a vibe that people are talking about how you are trusting your gut, you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting the divine messages that you're receiving on people, places, and situations, okay? People could also be talking about how you are a very trustworthy person, how you have good advice that can actually uplift and improve people's lives. So with this overview, we've definitely been talking about how you have a lot of clarity on what it is that you need to do in life, and that's what people see, because you make the decisions when it's time to cut off from certain cycles and move on to new ones. So people definitely feel like your third eye is open, your intuition never misses a beat. On top of that, they love that you're just very high vibrational. Despite facing obstacles and setbacks, you know how to look on the brighter side of life. They feel like you're someone who's very graceful and humble. And with that diplomacy and communication, what definitely keeps coming through is the fact that you are able to help others see a new perspective, and on top of that, give them healing to find their own like new beginnings and fresh starts for themselves. Like, I don't know if you're someone who has given others clarities on the shifts that they need to step into or they need to make on their life. Like, say if someone is sitting on the fence about any kind of decisions or opportunities they need to embark on, or where their future is heading, like they sit down and they talk to you and they feel like you could definitely give them clarity on what next steps they should take. But overall, people definitely see that there are positive new changes coming in your life. Your life is shifting. The future is looking positive. It's looking bright. People see that you're very focused and determined on your goals. Like I keep saying, the world that you want to build. You're listening to your intuitive guides and insights, and folks are giving you your flowers. It's like the universe is giving you tough love because it's made you into this amazing individual who is not only strong and has a lot of wisdom and knowledge that you continue to, because you never stop connecting with the divine, so you continue to get this information and knowledge from the divine. And people are just amazed, or it's just reaffirming that's why you had to go through certain strenuous cycles, because it just made you into this whole rounded individual that you are. Like, people may have overlooked you in the past thinking that you were kind of a plain Jane, but they're seeing now, because it's giving the caterpillar transforming into the butterfly, they're seeing now that wow, you're actually bursting with loads of ideas, loads of energy and personality. And it's that energy of like folks betraying you in the past and now having to watch you and think over the decisions that they made because you're shining, and they didn't think it was going to be you because they kind of overlooked you. But overall, you're someone who's just very balanced, you're very grounded, and you have no problem sharing your knowledge with others. You're someone who's like a phoenix from the ashes, okay? Who rises from the ashes, shall I say. Like, you go through so much change and transformation, and you just become stronger and brighter and just a more empowered individual. And people are recognizing that. And you definitely have people who are like watching and gang stalking you, feeling very regretful and remorseful over their past actions, because it's giving an energy of realizing like there's a lot they could have learned from you, but hey, it's too late to apologize, right? So let's get 5 more cards and then we can close out this reading. And I think I'm actually going to do a random pull for this one. Oh, okay. Straight off the bat, everyone is watching the tea. Fake flexing enemies about to have a fall from grace. So, hey, that's about all the ops that you've walked away from, okay? They are facing karma. You're getting your good karma and people are getting their bad karma. And it's like, if people are kind of talking about you, I don't know if you are someone who could have been very outside, very social, and then now you're just very much to yourself and focusing on building a solid foundation for yourself. Like, people could kind of be talking about the old folks that used to be associated with and like what kind of happened to them, and what's happening to them is they are falling off, okay? That's what's happening. So past Billies fear the new you, intimidated by the spiritual OG. So I don't know if you were just in an era of the start of your spiritual journey and people just, they didn't like the changes that you were making and they wanted to not make changes, they just wanted to put blockages in your way to stop you from becoming the caterpillar and transitioning into this beautiful butterfly. So now they fear you because whatever bullying, scarcity tactics they were trying, it failed miserably, and now they're getting karma for their past actions. So secret admirer watching you, he see me looking pretty every time he scroll up. Good form, Nicki Minaj. So People are watching your social media, okay? You're looking good on the gram. You're looking good on wherever you're posting. Facebook, I don't know. Pinterest, I don't know. People are watching you, okay? They're lusting after you. They are desiring you. The body is looking good. Doesn't matter what shape or size you are. People find you very desirable, very attractive. You got options. People fight over you behind the scenes. Love triangles. Yeah, no one can put you in a third party, but hey, people be putting themselves in third parties over you, okay? You literally be batting them off. People are literally fighting for your attention, having dibs over you in the friendship group behind the scenes, and you're not paying this any mind, okay? You're very flattered that you have secret admirers, but at the same time, you're just hella focused on yourself. Like, yeah, that's what people could be talking about. The fact that you got a lot of hoes, but you really ain't paying them any mind, because we've been talking about your accolades and your accomplishments, okay? That's what you're focused on, and people are giving you praise. They're giving you recognition, okay? If you've been striving to finish a degree, if you've been striving to get your dream job, if you've been striving to paint a painting, model a certain picture, or write a song, write a book, whatever you've been striving to do, you're gonna win. You're gonna achieve it. You're gonna get recognition. You may even get fame. You're just gonna get love and admiration for the hard work that you're putting in. Bitch, I'm a boss. I do what I want. I don't need a brokey controlling me. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. Okay, so that says it for itself. People want your attention. You're not paying them any mind. I feel like you also have your admirers intimidated because they know they have to, I don't want to say they have to, but you kind of give this energy that people have to be of a certain tax bracket, or they have to have their life in order if you're even gonna look their way, okay? You're definitely not dealing with no scrubs. That's your reputation. And people aren't even mad. Like, the fact that it says alluring baddie, people will gladly come and woo you and spend a bag on you, because they know, we said it, that's not gonna be the reason why you stay with somebody, okay? Like, you have your own wealth and riches, so someone else spoiling you with theirs will never be like the denominating factor of why you will stay with them. And that's why I focus on my spoiling you, because you can do it for yourself anyway. So hey, if they want to show that they are useful in your life, they better spend a bag on you, give you the prince treatment, okay? Treat you like a god. But pal 2, that was your reading. I really hoped you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi pal 3, last but surely not least, we're here to tap into your reading about hold a second, no, I have not forgotten the reading. What is your current reputation? Oh my god, you would not believe that I've already recorded a pal today, because why did I forget that? But you know why. You're here. I have now just figured out why you're here, so we're gonna tap in and we're gonna see what's good. What is your current reputation? That's interesting. That's interesting. And I feel like the way that we started off kind of plays off into this, that if people try and confuse you, they try and get you stuck or catch you slipping, it's not gonna work. You're gonna walk over those hoes with your chariot, you're gonna mow them over, you're gonna put an end to the situation, the altercation of what's going on. So you're someone that can't be easily deceived, lied to. People, I mean, hey, you're not gonna catch them every single time, so maybe people do try and deceive you, but what is learned is that karma, endings, whatever they take. I'll give you an example. I went to see a medium one time, and she was giving a reading saying, like, people who have stolen from my grandmother, whole situation, we're not going to get into it, but people who have stolen my grandmother's things, like, nothing good was going to come of the items that they had taken. So I was like, okay, it's giving that kind of energy. People find out that even if, hey, they did manage to get the slip on you and take something from you, you know, put you at a disadvantage, do wrong by you in any sort of the word, the karma is quick, the karma is swift. So hey, current reputation is not to cross you, because gonna be overburdened, gonna be stressed, gonna be thinking, why did you rack up this unnecessary karma? Okay, it's giving the energy of like folks that want to deceive you, because you can't deceive the Empress, period. Folks that want to deceive you and put you in this overwhelming kind of state of feeling, it's Uno reverse. That feeling goes to them. They're the ones that feel overwhelmed. So they're the ones that feel overburdened and stressed, like they can't really move forward, and they don't even know how to let go of the burdens. They're still holding on to them for dear life. But you, darling, you know how to let go, you know how to release, you know how to maneuver and navigate and move on. And yeah, that's definitely your energy. The Empress, like, excuse you, Divine's favorite, excuse you. Nah, I guess that explains why people would try and take from you, okay? Because you are the Empress, you are very fruitful, very abundant, someone who has a very healthy ego, balanced self-esteem, loving, nurturing. Like, what is there not to love about you? So let me get another card. Oh, my Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay, before I say anything, Queen of Pentacles, would you look at that? Before I say anything, you've got the Ace of Wands and the Sun. Okay. You're definitely a good vibe, vibration, the aura, the energy you have. It just attracts people that want to smooch, that unfortunately want to leech off of your energy. Okay, that's your current reputation, that you have to be very discerning of the folks that come around you, because what is that situation when, you know, when you're someone who's an empath and a healer, you may like naturally, let me turn down this light because it's freaking blinding me. You may like naturally attract people who, I don't want to say are more broken, but they're facing a lot more challenges. They're emotionally a bit more unbalanced, uneasy. Just, you know, they're not doing so great within. Like, they need healing. They need some kind of fulfillment, and they look to you to fulfill. But it's not balanced. It's not healthy. It's not equal, because they take from you and they don't really give to you enough. Let me turn down this music. But yeah, that's your reputation. You're very discerning of who you should let in and who you should be very wary of. The Moon. Wow. Okay, can I have like, yeah, it's just people who want to come with illusions. They don't want to be truthful. They don't want to be honest. They want to hold stuff back from you. With this Hangman card coming out as well, really reaffirming that you can see through the illusions. You can see through any blockages and deceptive lies or facades that people are kind of putting up. It's an interesting vibe here. Okay, let me just get one more card for overall energy, please. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the people around you. I don't know why. Justice. Okay, that's why it's coming out. I'm gonna take this too. And you've got the 7. Yeah, that, thank you, Spirit. We finally got the answer of what we were looking for, because your girl was confused. Okay. Confused how come? Because it's like, it's about you and your reputation, but we are still talking about other folk and their manipulative ways. Okay, the fact that they want to strategically come towards you to take from you because they see that, I don't know if it's a situation where you have a lot of love to give, or I don't know, it's just the fact that you're very prosperous, you're very abundant, and it's like you're abundant, and it's like your abundance is overflowing, so people can't help but look at you where your grass is like very green, and they're like, yo, I want a piece of that. And yeah, they go about it in not so healthy ways to get that. But anyway, back to the cards at hand. Your reputation is that karma will be dealt, okay? You simply have to put up your blockages, put up your barriers, stand up for yourself, let people know that they should not be crossing you, that they have no right to disrespect you, that they have no right to steal from you, that they have no right to try and play with your emotions, try and play with your feelings, try and put you in a mental, spiritual warfare. Like, you have no problem putting people in their place and letting them know when they have wronged you and why it is not okay to wrong you, okay? You put those hard lines and those barriers up. You're not afraid to stand up, defend, and fight for yourself when people really... It's given an energy of like, you could be very sweet, very caring, very peaceful and harmonious, but a moment someone feels like they can take your weakness for kind... Y'all know what I was gonna say. They can take your kindness for weakness. The moment they think that annoying little thought, that's when your beast mode comes out. And it's like, you simply have to tell the universe, I'm disassociating myself from this person because I feel like they're not good for me. I feel like they're not, you know, it's not an energetic match, right? And you don't have to go out your way and be vindictive to go and get your revenge and whatnot, because you trust that the karmic scales of justice will balance and will decide what karma needs to be dished out on each side, okay? So that's definitely the reputation you have. Let me get some more water. I don't know as well if it has to do with the way you love yourself, and it's like given the energy of like people wanting to humble you, people just feeling triggered or just feeling some type of way that you have this happy self-esteem, this happy self-love. Like, you don't loathe yourself, you love yourself, okay? And just people feel some type of way about that. They want to knock your self-confidence, they want to knock your self-worth, and that's why they try and come in and they play mind games. They may downplay confirmation from Betsy. They may downplay how amazing you are, try and make you feel small, because hey, it's given that energy of like, when people can see your full potential and you haven't even reached it, and you yourself are struggling to see your full potential, they will do what they can to block you before you've even blossomed. That's the energy. Oh, healing. Oh my god, we were literally saying this, that you attract low vibrational people because you have a healing aura, okay? It can't be helped. They feel like, and I was watching a video, I honestly can't remember who said it, but they feel like you haven't gone through a lot of pain in life, because it always seems like you're winning. It always seems like you're good because you're the Empress, right? So sorry, the reason I'm saying this is because if they had gone through certain, and they have gone through certain painful cycles, right, it has made them bitter and it has made them unhappy and unfulfilled. And that's why they can't understand why you have or haven't gone through these things, because you're so happy, you're living your best life. It looks like it's high vibes and good vibrations all the time with you, so they struggle to believe that you've actually faced anything difficult, because it's just like your life is always Larry in their eyes. But the truth is, you just know how to transition, you just know how to alchemize and transmute that energy, and you refuse to become the circumstances and the things that have, you know, tried to do you wrong, because you see how that just, it keeps you stagnant and blocked. But yeah, and it's all because you're a healer in a roundabout way, right? So it says, allow yourself the time to heal from physical or emotional hurt. So that's your reputation. People gather in their teams to try and make you feel isolated, to try and make you feel alone, to try and make you feel like you're not hot shit, to leave you out, to make you feel small. Like, hey, people just go out their way to unfortunately hurt you and disappoint you, but you have the power and the strength to love on yourself, to heal and put it past you, okay? And like we said, you don't allow it to make you feel bitter and resentful. You could be someone who knows how to do some serious deep introspection, you know what I'm saying, like that self-reflection, where you can understand that, oh, maybe they're acting this way because they have gone through such and such painful cycles, and hey, they've just ultimately become what they've experienced. Because at the end of the day, if you are someone who goes through treachery, deception, betrayal, and you actually do the hard work to heal and put it behind you and not hold like vengeance and anger in your heart towards whoever has wronged you, that takes a lot of power, that takes a lot of strength. And I feel like people respect you, that you literally just leave it up to the universe to decide what's gonna happen. And what happens every time is that you're in the limelight, you're shining, you're winning, you're moving on to your next level, and the people who have wronged you are just kind of sitting down reflecting, thinking how they kind of should have treated you better and they shouldn't have come with all these games and manipulation. So it says, arrow, you need to pull back to move forward even further. So I guess it's just an energy of, you know, when it's time to sit down, reflect, meditate, contemplate your strategy, your next move. Like, you're not afraid to take risks, but you're very methodical, you're very logical, you're very strategic in how you operate, because you want to put a plan in place that brings about the greatest success result, okay? And yeah, it's because you're dealing with a lot of toxic people and situations. That's why you have to be very methodical about how you navigate a situation. Like, say if you're dealing with someone who really tries to get under your skin and you regularly have to like interact with them and associate with them, not in your personal life, but maybe in your work life, and you can't really avoid it. You have strategic ways where you can encounter, deal with these people, and it not really affect anything that's going on in your personal life or your work life, okay? And then these people could kind of feel annoyed because they want to be in your personal space, okay? They want to be in your business, they want to cause some kind of ruckus, or they want to have some kind of influence in your life. But you, again, you know how to set a hard barrier and boundary with people. And maybe that's another thing about your reputation and what people are talking about. Like, there could be people who really want to get to know you, the real you, behind all the mystery, behind whatever illusions or ideals they have of you. But say if it's a colleague, you could have that hard barrier where it's like, I'm sorry, we're just acquaintances, it's just a work situation, and it's not going to be anything more than that. And people can feel kind of triggered because it's like, yo, why don't you want to get to know me? Why can't I get to know you? Why are you so special? But regardless, your reputation is that you're very strategic, you're very smart. This could be another energy of diplomacy, because you got people who are, I don't want to say violent, they're feeling a bit aggravated, they're feeling a bit aggy at this time. There's a lot of chaos, oh my gosh, chaos and confusion. So it's like these people are dealing with shit in their own life, and then it's spilling over. They want to spill it over towards you, and then they're getting double time triggered because you're not paying attention. You're doing everything in your power to kind of avoid association or not be too much in their way, because you don't want to take on the chaos. And what is also going on in your reputation is that people could talk about how you're very calm when there is chaos going around you, okay? You know how to navigate through the situation without getting too caught up in the entanglement, if that even makes sense. But yeah, I get this vibe of like, no one can just draw you out your character. No. You're not gonna get out of character for just anyone and anyone. Like, no, that's not happening. But people, at least the people who want to beef with you, oh, cockblog, they low-key wish you turn up with them. So yeah, with that cockblog, because you've got looking you up, people trying to get information and knowledge and be in your business. So that's your reputation. Folks want to get to know you. They want to know what's going on in your business. They want to know what's going on in your day-to-day. They want to know who you're dating. They want to know just all your information, and you're cocking it off. You're, oh my God. You're blocking it off. Like, no, you're letting them know that this is as far as the relationship's gonna form, unfortunately. I mean, you may not be directly saying it, but you literally have an energy where you give off like you don't really want to move on past the surface level, okay? And it's not to say that, I feel like it's just people being a little bit jealous, okay? Because they want to be your friend. They see how you may interact with other people, but you don't interact the same way with everybody. Again, with the looking you up, like a lot of people want to be in your business. Your reputation is that, I don't know if you're a popular loner, but your reputation is that you are well known, you are admired, people want to be in your business, they are studying you, they're trying to get information on you. I don't know if you're someone who sets trends, if you're iconic, but it's like people look up to you and you're so unfazed, you're so unbothered. It could also be an energy of like, another pal had it, like say if you cut off people, you block them and folks start gang stalking you, they're gonna get even triggered even more because they're gonna see how unbothered you are by the situation, how unbothered you are by distancing yourself from them, and how unbothered you are by like the situation ending, whether it was a friendship, a relationship, a work situation, who cares? You're just so unbothered by it ending because as far as you're concerned, at least you don't have to deal with the headache, right? That's your reputation. You make people feel a bit insecure because they see that you sometimes view situations as a bloody headache. That seems so rude. And it's just because people want to cross your boundaries. People are being so intrusive. I don't know if you're someone who is a slow burner in the way that you open up to people, and people just want you to divulge and open up on their terms, and it's like you don't operate like that. So I feel like yeah, you don't like intrusive people. So that's why you're definitely cock blocking folks that are trying to get information that you feel like they don't need to know. Spiritual hater hates on your spirituality, light, magic, power. So people are definitely talking about how you're spiritually gifted. Oh my gosh, if you've had any legal issues, okay, people are talking about that. Or if you've had a court case, a legal situation that has ended and it's been victorious and things are just on the up and up for you, people are talking about that. I'll give you an example. My family went through a legal battle regarding like an inheritance and an estate, and I know now that it's ended, a lot of people are kind of like, who inherited what, and A, B, and C, D, E, F, G. So it could be something like that. People are like, oh my god, did you get an inheritance? Did you get a payout? Like, folks want to know your business, but you're like, no. Yeah, so that's your reputation right now, but being very private, okay, keeping to yourself, being very discerning of the people that are coming to connect with you, because you realize that people literally just want to be associated to you, to know your business, to go and talk to other people, okay? As crazy as that sounds, that's the vibe it's given. But yeah, spiritual hater. I feel like this is just people who don't understand your spirituality, who want to be like, oh, you're hectic people, you're doing witchcraft. It's BS, it's BS, okay? You got some folks hating on your spirituality. For me, it refers back to that energy of like people thinking you haven't gone through shit because you're just so high vibes, love and light, without realizing that you probably have gone through struggles and obstacles behind the scenes, but it's because of your spirituality, it's because of your religious belief, you have been able to find the strength, the resolve, the light at the end of the tunnel to overcome any challenges that you may not be broadcasting and advertising to the world. That's what it is, okay? For me, when you encounter people that want to be so nosy, what they want to be nosy about is the pitfalls in your life. Okay, that's what it's given. Your struggles, okay, times when you've been feeling insecure and unhappy. That's what they want to know. They don't want to know about your wins. They don't want to know about your hobbies. They don't want to know about anything beneficial. They just want to know about shit so they can judge you and make themselves feel better. Okay, and I'm sorry this is so negative. Well, it's not negative, but it feels like we're just too busy focusing on your ups and the haters, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not why we came here, right? But go look at another pile, because I feel like you definitely have like some nicer messages in another pile. But I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna put some faith in spirit. But it's just giving an energy of like you're misunderstood, or people just misjudge you, okay? That's what's coming through. You're definitely being misjudged. Like people are hating on your spirituality without really just realizing the strength, the courage, the belief, the hope, the faith it has given you to overcome, heal, evolve, elevate, okay? So I'm gonna get a couple spreader cards, and then we're gonna do an overview of them all. So it says transform, death and rebirth, shedding or change. Pile 3, hey, I'm telling you right now, go look at another pile, because similar messages are coming through that have definitely come out in like the other piles, okay? You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. Oh my gosh. People are talking about you being in like your soft girl, soft guy era, okay? You have done the hard life and struggle. That's why folks want to sit down and say that you ain't been through shit, because you're in your soft girl guy era, and the reason you're there is because life has been fucking hard. So you're like, I'll go kick back and relax, okay? I have grafted enough. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you or your situation, but it's just like you're over it. It's time for you to just, you know, reap the rewards of your hard work, okay? That's what it's given. That's what it's given. And you've overcome so much. And it's like any struggles, any pain, setbacks, disappointments, any cracks that have, you know, come up, they've only strengthened your character. They've only taught you a lot of lessons. And every time, it's giving you the strength to trust in the process, to trust that the divine is gonna come through for you every single time, because you are what? God's favorites. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. So I'm gonna get another card and we're gonna see what's good. But yeah, we've been saying it. People are definitely, I feel like folks may not know the depth of how much you have transformed. Wait, what does this say? Okay. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Folks don't understand the depth of how much you have transitioned, but they definitely see that there's a change within you, okay? There's a change within you. And maybe the change is you just not giving an F about things ending in your life, because you trust and you understand that if something crumbles, it was never meant to be there in the first place. It was just meant to teach you a lesson. So that's what people are seeing, that you're not afraid to let shit go. You're not afraid when endings occur. Your witchcraft, oh my god, they really be talking about your spirituality, okay? So it says spell work and divination, gather materials and... oh my god, what the hell does that say? Don't know what that says, but it says step under the moon. I'll just figure out what that says. I'll do that later. Okay, so yeah, we've been saying it, guys. People are talking about your spirituality. Some good, some bad. Regardless, you don't really care. You don't really care. Oh my god, marriage, long-term relationship came out. Let me just put it there. Why not? So definitely giving that energy of marriage material. Okay, people want to wife you up. People want to take you off the market. People see you as worth investing in. High value, high class guy, girl. Make it fit your situation. I don't know if you also have an energy where you may find yourself in third-party connection situations, because people in marriages or long-term commitments, hey, they have a wandering eye. But that doesn't mean you entertain it, okay? Because we've been saying it. If people come with their fuck shit, you say, boy, bye. Boy, bye. You have that energy. Have you guys seen that tweet that's always going around when they'll be like, oh, girls be happy when someone in a relationship messages them. Meanwhile, I'm thinking, I am offended. Am I giving side piece? Because I am not side piece material. That is your energy, okay? When people in connections try and connect with you, you're just like, I am not giving side piece material. Please, sir, behave. That's not happening here. So, hey, people are talking about what's going on with your wealth and your money, okay? Some folk are trying to say that you're going through financial issues, okay? But the truth is, you are grafting hard and you are investing in yourself, and it's finna pay off. But I guess because you're not flashy, you're not showy, people don't see you outside, people don't see you jetting to different countries all the time. They want to have assumptions about your financial stability, okay? But they gonna find out that they should mind their business. They should definitely mind their business. Yeah, you definitely have a reputation of not dealing with frauds and not repeating patterns that do not serve you, baby. You see why people should shut the hell up? Money moves. Yes, okay? So anyone that judged you, anyone who tried to look down on you financially, where you are in your career, like, they're eating their words. Because you make moves, you just do them silently. You're not flashy, you're not showy, you're humble, okay? And I feel like a lot of people admire your money moves and the fact that you make them in silent, because they get excited to see what you come out with next. And we have closure. So yeah, reaffirming the message that, yo, you've been doing a lot of endings, you've been dealing with a lot of endings, and yeah, you're at peace, okay? You're at peace. You don't need to over explain nothing with no one. You don't need to have no long ass conversation. Like, you're pretty much chill with where the endings are at this time. You've got the closure that you need. Okay, water. So yeah, with like a big overview of everything, you're someone that you refuse to repeat patterns. You understand that in some situations there is a point where you cannot go back, you know? You have to shed your past self. You have to shed the situation and accept all the changes that are coming, because you know, death and rebirth is the only way to move forward. You can't make it work. It's like a dead end, a dead horse situation. You know that things will never be the same, so you need to move on now, because you know, things are different now. You're different, and that's your reputation. You have gone through some big transformation. You've gone through a new rebirth. You're very courageous. Something is calling you to elevate and do something new, and it means leaving the past people behind you, because hey, there are new connections you need to make, okay? Maybe there is a long-term connection coming towards you that you're also going to encounter, that folks are talking about and querying, like, hey, when are you going to get off the market? Who are you going to date? What are you working towards? Like, people from your past are also curious about who are the new friends that you're making, who are the new work colleagues that you're making, what are these money moves that you're engaging in. And on top of that, you have your spirituality, you have your intuition, you have your psychic gifts, you have your rituals that you use to help you manifest a bounty full of success. So what's definitely coming through is like, I don't know why I'm hearing Slumdog Millionaire, but that kind of vibe, a rags to riches Cinderella story, okay? You may have gone through financial struggles in the past, and people may have been like, hey, you ain't never gonna get it out the mud. But like we said, their jaws are dropped. You made them eat their words. And that's the end of that story. You're moving on to the next. That's your current reputation. People see you leveling up. They see you glowing. They see you shining. They feel like the universe is rewarding you for all your hard work. So we're going to get some extra cards. Love it. So what's the bottom energy? It is irresistible temptation. Your siren energy naturally gravitates people towards you under your spell. Oh, I freaking love that. So that's your reputation, okay? That's why you be attracting everybody and anyone under the sun. They can't help it. You're just naturally, you're a siren, okay? You're alluring. They can't help it. So I have a new type. Your beauty attracts all races and demographics. Hashtag beauty queen, okay? So people are just talking about how gorgeous you are. They're talking about your physique. They're talking about the fact that you could literally date anybody. Anybody. It doesn't matter what race, it doesn't matter what religion. It's like your aura, who you are as a person, is just that so universal and that's so culturally aligned with others that you could bag anyone, okay? A lot of people find you very attractive. You are the dating king queen. Soon as I feel like my time get wasted, then it's time to go. We've been saying this. We've been saying this. You're not someone who's going to sit around and give to a dead situation. When you get the intuitive nudge that things are changing, it's no longer the same. The people you are now aligning with, you know, they're not in the same space, vibration that they used to be. They have changed, and the change they have now is kind of low vibrational towards you. But you move on, okay? It's giving that energy of like, no one can emotionally blackmail you to stay connected with them. It doesn't matter if you've known someone for 5 years, 10 years, one day. It doesn't matter how long you know people. If you feel like your time and energy is being wasted, you're going to move on from the situation. Okay, so what else do we have? Just one sex. Fuck. Friends with benefits. Oh my god, wow. I was going to say fuck buddies. Hit it and quit it. One track mind player. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Okay. That is so interesting. I feel like you attract a lot of people that... yeah. You know, they try and give you the sweet talk and the sweet nothings. And then because you're someone who requires actual actions, they can't really fulfill that, and then you start to see through that, hey, they are just kind of a hoe that just wants to hit it and quit it. Like, yeah, you cock block them too, okay? That's what's coming through. Like, you attract a lot of energies. That is your reputation. You attract a lot of energies, and you have a good discernment to know that, again, when it's time to move on, when your time is being wasted, okay? But it doesn't stop people from trying, because that's how attractive you are, right? Yeah, you're captivating. You're highly respected. Yeah, people respect you even more, especially when you reject the F-boys. They can't forget you. They definitely be looking at you like, hey, if they were ever ready to settle down, if they were ever ready to change their ways, you would be the type of energy they would do it for. So you're playful, you're flirtatious. People see you as like innocent and free-spirited. You could be a sapiosexual, but what's definitely coming through is that you are confident and you are fashion. Oh my god, can she speak? You are confident and you are Sasha Fierce, okay? Is that even correct? Who the hell knows? But yeah, people are just talking about your aura, your energy, and how you're very unique. Who the fuck told bitches they was me now? I know these bitches slow. I ain't know these bitches see now. So yeah, there's only one you. Your reputation is that you're a bit conceited, okay? But it's healthy. It's healthy. It's giving another energy of you are the original trendsetter blueprint that people low-key want to copy sometimes, low-key want to imitate sometimes, but you're unfazed. You're not bothered because you are the originator. You are the icon. You are the blueprint. You are the trendsetter, okay? And you're not pressed about anyone trying to compete with you, because your reputation right now is that you're not easily threatened. You are not easily intimidated. The only competition you see is your past self. So power free, that was your reading. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, join my familia, guys. Bye.